Hey guys, it's DrizzyDay, aka DrizzyDay. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, my name is DrizzyDay. I haven't said that intro in probably like a month or two. But anyways, by the name of the title, I will be not reacting because I already looked at it, but I will be talking about my Spotify rap playlist of this year 2022 and my Apple Music. So first we're gonna do my Spotify one. Since I don't use Spotify that much, my Apple Music is my main one that I listen to music the most. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it. So let me check. Okay, now I have it here. Let's see. Okay. Enough about 2022. Let's talk about you. Period. Okay. All that listening added up. I had 482 minutes. So it says that's more than 50% of other listeners in the United States. Like I said, I don't really use Spotify like that unless I'm on my laptop or just want to listen to some music that is on Spotify that's not on Apple Music, which is ghetto as hell. And I hate the fact that when some songs that aren't on either Apple Music or Spotify have to go on Music, it's the ghetto. So yeah. Anyways, so it says with one song it was Love at First Listen, and that song was Life Goes On by Ja Rule, Trick Daddy, and Chink Santana. I played it 3 times. The most listens on February 25th, 2022. I don't know. That song, I don't like. I remember I was just going on a listening spree of old music, and then I came across this song, and I don't know. The song was just hitting. Like, it just is, yeah. Okay. You play 113 songs, but these played again and again and again. So my top 5 songs were Life Goes On. That was my first one. Then Nothing But a Number by Pretty Ricky. Naked by Marquise Houston. I meant to say Marcus Houston, y'all. My bad. 4 was Memphis Bleak Is by Memphis Bleak. And 5 was You Know What's Up with Donald Jones and Lisa Left Eye Lopez, R.I.P. Naked by Marcus Houston, honestly, okay. I don't remember listening to that song like that or ever streaming it anytime this year. Like, I used to love the song when it first came out, but like I don't remember listening to it like that this year. Like I said, Nothing But a Number by Pretty Ricky. That song either. Like, I'm surprised DMX isn't on here, but you know, it's whatever. Your year can't be contained in a playlist, but we tried anyway. Understandable. So yeah, so it says here's your top 100 songs plus 1 extra for fun. So, you listened to 126 artists this year, but 1 ruled your world. Let's see, I forgot kind of like who was it, which was Ja Rule. So it says you spent 31 minutes together. You were in the top 22% of Ja Rule listeners this year. Okay. And you couldn't stop listening to Life Goes On, my song. You liked these artists so much, we put them on the cover of a magazine. Kind of. So my top artists were Ja Rule, Busta Rhymes, Pretty Ricky, Foxy Brown, and Monica, which does seem accurate to me. Thanks for spending 2022 with us. Here's your year squeeze onto a page. So just basically a summary. So yeah, that's my Spotify one. So let's look at my playlist. So yeah, I have like some people that I listen to on a regular basis. So I have DMX, Monica, Tupac, Mariah Carey, Bow Wow, Rough Riders, Jennifer Lopez, Cameron, Eve, Schoolgirls, Big Timers. It's a lot of people. Yeah, so I mean, my Spotify link, like to my profile, will be down in the description, and my Apple Music one, so you can check that out. So now we're gonna go on to my Apple Replay, and that one I've been looking at since February, middle of February of this year, because that's when usually the playlist would come out and stuff for Apple Music. So yeah, let's go to that one and check that out. So obviously we had to say the best for last. So they kind of made theirs like Spotify like recently, and I was just like, okay, Apple Music, I see what you're doing. So first I'm just gonna go through the like general, I don't know how to explain it, but you'll see on the screen somewhere. I also will put the one with Spotify. Well, you already know that. Anyways, okay, so it says you listen to 2,910 songs. A few caught your eye. Y'all, I meant to say ear. I can't read for shit. So the first one was All Night by Busta Rhymes with 118 plays. So I'm probably only gonna read like the first 10. So it was that song. Then 2 was That Nigga by Mystical. 3 was Back Up by Da Brat. 4 was Tear It Up by Young Juan. 5 was Just Give It To Me Raw by Busta Rhymes. 6 was I Run Shit by DMX. 7 was Unpredictable by Mystical. 8 was X Gonna Give It To You by DMX. 9 was Bring It All To Me featuring 50 Cent by Black. And 10 was Put Your Money by Ludacris and DMX. So I listened to 757 artists. And my first one obviously was DMX, RIP. Okay, some of the stats will look a little bit different because I took a screenshot of them the next day, so yeah. With 4,109 minutes. Second, it was Mystical with 3,075 minutes. 3 was Busta Rhymes with 2,983 minutes. 4 was Ja Rule with 2,252 minutes. 5 was Da Brat with 1,382 minutes. 6 was Ludacris with 1,229 minutes. 7 was Cameron with 820 minutes. 8 was Jay-Z with 809 minutes. 9 was Rough Riders with 786 minutes. And Foxy Brown was 662 minutes. This looks mad accurate. I'm not even gonna lie. Like last year, Mystical came in, like this was back when Apple Music was telling you by hours, but now they're telling you by minutes. So with Mystical was like 99 hours last year, and then second was DMX with 96, coming close to Mystical. And I was shocked personally myself, because we all know DMX died last year, and even before he died, I was bumping his shit like every single day. So I was kind of shocked by that, but I don't know. And Busta Rhymes, yeah. Like always, like when he was asking who's my favorite rappers, DMX, Mystical, and Busta Rhymes will always be my top 3, I will always say. And like, I would say Ja Rule, Ludacris. Like this is a pretty accurate list to me. So it's like, yeah, I'm pretty old school. And a lot of people just be like, what you know about that music? Like one time off topic, so I was what was I doing? I was catching an Uber to somewhere, and I remember my Uber driver asked what song you want me to play or whatever. Like he's like, do you want to play any music? So I was like, oh, DMX. And he was like, DMX? And he was like, what you know about DMX? And I'm like, I know a lot. Like I always loved his music. And he was just like saying, oh, you wasn't born when his shit was coming out, yada yada. So I was helping him play Party Up and stuff, and like we was talking about like pretty like old music, like DMX, Busta Rhymes, all of that. And he was saying like when he came out, like that was mostly he was bumping to and stuff. And like he was talking about like Busta Rhymes, like when he first came out, he had like a heavy Jamaican accent and stuff. And yeah, so it was just like, yeah. And he was like, how old are you? I'm like 20. And he was like, yeah, he was like, I thought your music would be like Lil Uzi Vert or Lil Baby or something. I'm like, a little bit of that, but it's mostly old school, because it's like I can't get jiggy with this shit. Like the music that comes out this year, or nowadays, like modern music. Modern music, I can't get into it. It's just like, it's not my thing. So yeah, and he was just like saying like my taste of music is like mature and stuff. It's just like, yeah, because like because he was asking me like how do I know, and I'm like, my aunt used to bump to it because my aunt is an 80s baby, so she knows a lot of that music, so she always bump in the car when I was younger with me and my brother. So yeah. So anyways, back to the replay. Alright, so it says you played 454 albums. D stood out. Again, I was kind of shocked by this because I was just like, huh? So JoJo came in number 1. She's a queen. So with 21 plays. Okay, backtrack. Okay, off topic. I'm kind of glad that, well, not kind of, I am glad she pulled Tory Lanez off of her song, The Comeback, I believe that was the name. Because y'all know about Tory Lanez, he got pleaded guilty and all that. Yeah. So it's like, okay, girl. So yeah. Anyways, because I think okay, fuck. DrizzyDay. Focus. So I think her album, her first, because her albums or whatever, her music, when she was with, Aaliyah's uncle and stuff, wasn't out or whatever, which is why she had to remake her first 2 albums and stuff. So then they just recently got released on Apple Music, and I was just bumping to that shit because I loved the fuck out of JoJo when I was younger, and yeah, still to this day. So yeah, IMX with 16 plays. I don't remember bumping like probably like 2 songs from them, because I remember I used to love them like when I was a teenager or whatever, like, oh no, like pre-teens, but like I was bumping their shit that much. I'm restricted by the Brat. That is true. I love the fuck out of that album. DMX, I think that was his first album. Yeah, I think that was my favorite album. And the second one, Hell is Dark. And oh my god, listen, I think but y'all know what album I'm talking about. I think it was the album after this one. And Broken Silence by Foxy Brown. Oh wait, I skipped Mystical Tarantula. I don't know, I was like listening to some of the songs from that album because I wasn't feeling it at first when I first was listening to the album, but then it kind of grew on me, so I was just like, give it a shot or whatever. So yeah, that Broken Silence by Foxy Brown came in 12 plays. Love her. That A Program by Cameron with 12 plays. Yeah, again, I was just listening to like some stuff because Cameron, I usually bump to like his old stuff. So yeah, Scorpion by Eve with 11 plays. Traumatize, that's how you say it, by Megan Thee Stallion. Best album yet that came out this year, along with Taylor Swift and Caesar. Oh my god, do not come for me. Okay, and Conspiracy by Junior Mafia with 10 plays. So it says you listen to 8 playlists, some played over and over. So when I'm at the gym, I bump to my workout playlist. So that came in at 3,574 minutes. And yeah, 2 was my work jams. When I'm at work, I just bump to that shit. 3 was my baby making music. When I be filming for my what, I bump that shit sometimes in the background sometimes. And yeah, oh yeah, DMX Essentials. And then a few more groups. Yeah, I was listening to that. And then yeah, that was basically it, my top 5. So let's go on to my playlist if it shows up. Okay, so everything seems accurate. Like I have a lot of DMX again, Cameron, Mystical, Busta Rhymes, B2K, Bobby Brown. I have Trey Songz in here, Aaliyah, Da Brat, Big L. And yeah, like I said, the link for both my Spotify and Apple Music will be down in the description. And yeah, so fuck. Okay, I forgot the story thing. That just caught me off guard. So we're gonna look at that. So we're gonna see how many minutes I listened to on Apple Music as a whole in the year. And yeah, let's play my highlight reel. Say hi to your year in music. Okay. These numbers, oh, I said numbers. Fuck me. These minutes made it big. So the minutes were 43,571 minutes total. Those are baby numbers. I'm gonna say why in a minute. Hold up. Every year needs an anthem. So we already know Busta Rhymes. So that All Night by Busta Rhymes came in at 118 plays. So an artist who sets the tone. So DMX, yes. So it's basically like a summary. So I mean, y'all already know about this because we just talked about it. But the Debrat, it says you're in the top 100 listeners of the Brat. Period. All right, genres with range. Okay, so the genres I had were hip hop, hardcore rap, East Coast rap, dirty South, and contemporary R&B. That seems accurate. And here's to the music that moved you in 2022. So basically, again, a summary. So yeah, that was basically my Apple Music playlist or replay, whatever. But yeah, like with the Apple Music one seems more accurate, obviously, because like I said, that's my main like app that I listen to my music the most. And yeah, the 43,500 whatever minutes, that is low, because I've been seeing people with like past like 100,000 minutes of music, and I'm like, how in the hell? I'm like, y'all are bumping music when y'all sleep, when y'all taking a shit, taking a shower, when y'all out and about, like, child, like. And I'm like, I thought I was listening to music all the time. I mean, sometimes I do go to sleep listening to music, but like, but I'm like, damn, 100,000, try to get there. But yeah, let me know what y'all Spotify rap, who was y'all top artist, how many minutes you had. Either, I mean, you can comment with either Apple Music, Spotify, whatever, which one you use, or both, if you do, just like me. But like, yeah, I want to know too, you know, because I'm into music and I want to know your shit. I'm just playing. But yeah, Happy New Year. Well, it's New Year's Eve when I'm recording this. Probably by the time when I put it out, it probably would be past New Year's or on New Year's. I'm not sure. I mean, if I get my shit together and stop procrastinating, maybe I'll have it out today. I don't know yet. But Happy New Year's Eve, Happy New Year's, whatever. And hope 2023 will be a better year, because 2022 was just not it. And yeah, I hope your dreams come true in 2023, and let's hope for a great year. So if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and yeah, bye.